Hi, my name is Yaneli Fonseca, and this is my bone video of the appendicular skeleton. So I'm going to start by pointing out the pectoral girdle, which consists of the clavicle, and the scapula, which is back here, it's the shoulder bone, and also the pelvic girdle, which consists of the two coxal bones, and turn this guy around, the sacrum and the coccyx. The pectoral girdle provides attachment points for many muscles that move the upper limbs, while the pelvic girdle transmits full weight of the upper body to the lower limbs and supports organs of the pelvis. Once again, this is the clavicle, this is the acromial end, and this is the sternal end. So we're going to talk about the scapula. This is the coracoid process. The subscapular fossa is the space here. This here is the glenoid cavity. The acromion is this here. The spine is here. The supraspinous fossa is here. The infraspinous fossa is here. The sternoclavicular joint is this one here. And the acromioclavicular joint is right in here. Now we're going to talk about the arm. This bone here is the humerus. This is the head of the humerus, with this being the greater tubercle, and this right here being the lesser tubercle. This is the deltoid tuberosity. This right in here is the medial epicondyle, and this is the lateral epicondyle. The coronoid fossa is where the ulna goes, and it is right in here. The capitulum articulates with the ulna and the radius, and it is this part right here. The trochlea articulates also with the ulna and the radius, and it is this part right here. And the olecranon fossa is basically where the elbow goes, and it is this groove right here. Moving on to the forearm, this here is the ulna, this bone here. The olecranon of the ulna is right back here. The coronoid process is this area right here, and the styloid process is this area right here. This one right here is the radius. This is the head of the radius right up here. This little notch right here is the radial tuberosity, and this right here is the styloid process of the radius. Moving on to the carpus, we're going to go over the proximal row from lateral to medial. This right here is the scaphoid. This here in the middle is the lunate. This one here is the triquetral, and this one here is the pisiform. So this is the distal row from lateral to medial. Here is the trapezium right here, the trapezoid right here, the capitate right here in the middle, and the hamate right over here. The bones of the wrist that joint with the forearm bone are the scaphoid and the lunate, and they articulate with the radius. And the bone that forms the joint with the pollex is the trapezium. These here are the metacarpals, and these here are the phalanges. Now we're moving on to the pelvic girdle. There's a coxal bone on each side, so these bones here. And the three bones to fuse together are the ilium, which is in here, the ischium, which is down here, and the pubis, which is this right here. The acetabulum is the space right in here in between the socket. The pubic symphysis is right here. The obturator foramen is this hole right here. The iliac crest is right up here. The anterior superior iliac spine is this area right here. The iliac fossa is right in here. The greater sciatic notch is this area right here. The ischial spine is right here. And the ischial tuberosity is right here. Onto the femur, which is the leg bone. This right here is the head. This is the greater trochanter. This is the lesser trochanter. This area right here is the adductor tubercle. This is the medial epicondyle and the medial condyle, sorry, right here. And then this is the lateral epicondyle and the lateral condyle. And if we turn him around to the front, this here is the patella. Moving on to the tibia, which is this long bone here. This is the lateral condyle, and this is the medial condyle. This is the tibial tuberosity right here. This is the medial malleolus. This is the distal tibiofibular joint, and this is the proximal tibiofibular joint. So this bone right here is the fibula. This is the head of the fibula, and this here is the lateral malleolus of the fibula. Under the tarsus, which is the foot, this bone here, the bone of the foot, is the talus, and it articulates with the tibia, the fibula, and the calcaneus. Right in here is the calcaneus. This bone here is the cuboid, and if we turn him around, this bone right up here is the navicular. This right here is the medial cuneiform bone, the intermediate cuneiform bone, and the lateral cuneiform bone. These are the metatarsus, and these are the phalanges, and this right here is the hallux, which is the big toe.